Virgo, August 31st is not just a date, it is a final call, a spiritual deadline cloaked in silence. It doesn't come with loud signs or dramatic changes at first. It begins as a feeling, a subtle urgency that something is closing. This is what we call the final gate, a portal that opens not just to test you, but to transition you. And once it closes, the timeline it offered may not return. This is not meant to scare you. It's meant to awaken you. The final gate is not a punishment. It's an invitation, but one that requires response. You've been prepared for this longer than you realize. Virgo, your precision, your discipline, your constant refinement have all led you here. You are not late. You are on time. But the window won't stay open forever. Why is this moment different? Because the energy has shifted. Subtle delays have turned into energetic walls. Things that once flowed are now stuck. Patterns that once made sense now feel unbearable. That's because the gate is real, and your system knows it. The discomfort you've been feeling is not random. It's pressure from the soul to act before the moment dissolves. This is the last offering from a timeline that holds your destiny. And the cost of ignoring it is not punishment. It's stagnation. Energetic repetition. The same lessons wrapped in new faces. But if you recognize the moment, if you respond with alignment, then what unfolds next isn't just change. It's breakthrough. Virgo, this gate responds to awareness, not noise. To readiness, not perfection. If you've been quiet, watching, feeling the undercurrents, you're already closer than most. But now, it's time to act. The next few days are not about doing more. They're about becoming different. In this message, you'll learn the 3 signs that confirm your gate is open. You'll understand the tests that disguise themselves as delays. You'll receive the decree that seals your new path. This is more than guidance. It's an initiation. And when it's over, you won't wonder if you missed it. You'll know you passed through. Because what comes next will carry a clarity you've never known, but have always prepared for. Let's begin with why this gate feels so familiar. You've always known something was coming. Even as a child, you felt it. The invisible pull toward something bigger, something sacred, something you couldn't name. While others moved through life distracted, you moved with calculation, observation, caution. Not because you feared failure, but because your soul remembered that the timing had to be right. Virgo, you didn't come here to rush. You came here to fulfill. Every moment of hesitation you've ever felt was not weakness. It was wisdom. You were waiting for this frequency. This gate. August 31st is not new to your soul. It's a checkpoint you coded long before you took this form. And now, your body is remembering what your spirit already knows. The time is now. The Virgo soul contract is precise. You weren't sent here to repeat. You were sent to refine. Your patterns, the way you double-check, stay quiet, anticipate needs, were not flaws. They were tools, installed into your system so you could survive long enough to reach this point with clarity, not confusion. You were meant to serve, to heal, to build systems that outlast chaos. But none of that could happen until you were fully activated. And activation doesn't look loud. It looks like decision. Like choosing presence over performance, alignment over achievement, wholeness over approval. That's what this final gate demands. Not hustle, but harmony. A realignment with the part of you that doesn't seek because it knows. That doesn't chase because it remembers. Every cycle of almost, every moment you felt overlooked or delayed was part of the strategy. You had to be stripped of false timelines to become the frequency of your real one. The soul path you're stepping into now isn't new, it's ancient, and it's only available to those who can hold its weight without collapsing into fear. You're ready. You've always been. You didn't miss it. You were maturing into it. And now that it's here, your only job is to trust what you've already encoded. The signs are coming, but they don't arrive in chaos. They arrive in patterns, in design. in mirrors that only the awakened can decode. Let's understand how this gate was built. Because once you see the architecture, you'll never question your placement in it again. A spiritual gate is not a moment in time. It's a shift in frequency that opens a corridor between your old life and your destined one. You don't see it with your eyes. You feel it in your nervous system. The final gate, Virgo, is the last threshold between repetition and release, and it has been architected with divine precision. Your role is not to predict it. Your role is to recognize it. This gate was not randomly placed on August 31st. It was aligned with a waning moon, the phase of final release, where old attachments dissolve and illusions thin out. The energy is not for manifesting, it's for unhooking, letting go of what was never yours so your field can finally hold what is. In the sky, there's a tension, an invisible opposition, one energy pushing you toward evolution, the other trying to keep you comfortable in the familiar. That's the nature of spiritual polarity. You're not being pulled apart, you're being realigned. Virgo stands at this crossroads with a choice: keep optimizing the broken system, or finally exit it. House 10 activates now, the house of purpose, visibility, and long-term legacy. Even if you don't know astrology, you've felt it. A sudden urgency around your path. A subtle grief for time you think you lost. A rising pressure that says, you were built for more. These aren't coincidences. They're spiritual architecture revealing itself. When a gate is near, reality bends, time distorts. You feel out of sync with the world, but more in sync with yourself. You wake up at strange hours. You hear the same phrases from different people. You feel emotionally raw without a trigger. This isn't instability, it's tuning. The system is preparing for recalibration. This isn't about planets, it's about your permission. The gate isn't opened by force. It responds to vibration, to awareness, to the choice to move when it's easier to freeze. That's why it doesn't come with drama. It comes with patterns. And those patterns are forming now. The 3 signs are not loud, but they are exact. If you've been feeling off, unsure, or suddenly unsatisfied with everything you used to accept, you're already in contact with the first one. Let's decode it. The first sign that your destiny is unlocking is not excitement. It's discomfort. A subtle but growing unease in the places that once felt safe. The conversations that used to fill you now feel hollow. The routines that once gave you structure now feel suffocating. Virgo, this is not anxiety. It's activation. Your inner system is rejecting what no longer matches your next level. You may feel restless in your own home, distracted in relationships that once grounded you. Even food, music, or environments that used to soothe you now feel strange. This is not regression, it's refinement. Your field is shedding resonance with your past. That's why it feels like friction. You are vibrating out of the version of yourself that accepted less. At night, you may find it hard to sleep, not because of fear, but because your body is preparing. The gate is near, and your system knows. You may feel tension in your shoulders, waves of heat, flashes of memory. Things you thought you resolved may resurface, not to haunt you, but to be released with deeper awareness. Your destiny isn't asking for more effort, it's asking for more honesty. One Virgo shared how she suddenly couldn't sit through her usual meetings. Everything felt off. Her tolerance for small talk disappeared. Her body tensed during conversations she used to entertain with ease. Within days, she realized her role, her environment, even her goals were not aligned with her current vibration. The discomfort didn't mean she was failing. It meant she was outgrowing. The danger here is misinterpretation. Virgo wants order. When things feel wrong, you may assume you made a mistake. But this discomfort is not a sign to fix. It's a signal to feel. Don't rush to patch it. Let it teach you. Let it show you where you've stayed too long. So pause. Breathe. Sit with the tension instead of numbing it. Journal without editing. Ask, what version of me is being asked to step forward? Then, take one simple action. Drink water with intention. Light a candle. Whisper a phrase that steadies you. Say it now. I'm not breaking down. I'm breaking open. This discomfort is not a detour. It's a doorway. And the next sign won't be internal. It will arrive through the mirror of the external world. Let's look there next. The second sign is reflection. Not in the mirror, but in the people, patterns, and moments that suddenly repeat themselves with strange precision. You'll notice names coming up again. Someone from the past reappears. A conversation echoes something you heard days before. You think, didn't this already happen? Virgo, it did. But now you are different. And the repetition is not punishment, it's a portal. This sign appears in the external world but carries an internal message. What once felt like coincidence now feels like choreography. The universe is staging a test, not to confuse you, but to confirm you've grown. You are being asked to make a new choice in an old situation. That's how the gate checks for alignment. Not through challenges, but through mirrors. Imagine this. You bump into an old coworker who once dismissed you. In the past, you might have shrunk. Now you stand taller, not with ego, but with clarity. Or maybe a romantic pattern resurfaces. The same red flags, the same charm. But this time, you recognize the cycle. That recognition is the breakthrough. Many dismiss these moments because they seem so ordinary. But the sacred hides in the simple. Virgo, your gift is discernment. That means you notice when a pattern reemerges not to trap you, but to free you. The universe is asking, will you do it differently this time? The mistake here is rushing past it, pretending it's random. Or worse, falling back into old habits out of comfort. But your destiny doesn't respond to comfort. It responds to clarity. Every time a cycle returns, you're not being tested. You're being invited. Here's your task. When something repeats, pause. Ask, what's familiar? What's new? What choice aligns with who I am now? Then act on that clarity. Even a small shift counts. A different reply, a new boundary, a silent no. Say this now. I see it now. I choose differently. Let it settle into your spine. This is how you exit loops and enter lines, straight into your destiny. And the third sign comes even faster. It arrives not as reflection, but as invitation. Sudden, disruptive, demanding. Let's move toward it. The third sign arrives fast, often before you're ready. It's a sudden invitation that doesn't ask politely. It disrupts your plans, rattles your comfort, and demands a decision. Virgo, this is not a detour. It's a divine nudge disguised as an inconvenience. An offer appears. A message comes through. A shift shows up that forces you to decide between who you've been and who you're becoming. This invitation might look like an unexpected call, a job opportunity that feels too big, a conversation that flips your internal world. It might be a moment where you're asked to show up more boldly than you ever have. You'll feel it. Your body will freeze for a second. Your heart will pulse differently. Your first thought might be, I'm not ready. That's the sign that you are. Destiny doesn't wait for perfection. It checks for openness. When the invitation comes, you will likely feel exposed, vulnerable, unqualified. But the call isn't about your past. It's about your frequency now. If you've been doing the work, even silently, this is your moment to say yes before certainty. One Virgo received a last-minute chance to speak publicly, something she had secretly longed for but feared. Everything in her screamed no, but her deeper self whispered yes. She accepted. It wasn't flawless, but it was defining. That one moment opened 5 new doors. None of them would have appeared had she waited for confidence to arrive first. The danger here is hesitation. Virgo likes preparation. You want every variable considered, every outcome rehearsed. But this kind of invitation doesn't come with instructions. It comes with fire. And your job isn't to contain it, it's to carry it. So when the message comes, say yes, even if it's a soft yes. Take the first step, send the reply, Accept the help. Speak the truth. Action is the activation. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It just has to be real. Whisper it now. I am ready even if I don't feel ready. Let those words become a bridge between fear and faith. Because when you step forward in uncertainty, you signal to the universe that you trust what it built in you. Now, let's anchor all of this with something real. A story. A shift. Proof that this isn't just theory. It's transformation in motion. She was the kind of Virgo who always played it safe. Not because she lacked courage, but because she valued precision. She moved through life with care, choosing her words like spells and her steps like strategies. But beneath her order, there was a quiet ache, a sense that something bigger waited, not out there, but inside her. She just didn't know how to reach it. For months, everything began to feel off. Her routines lost meaning. Her body felt heavier. The world kept sending her the same patterns: clients who didn't respect her time, friends who mirrored old wounds, dreams that pulled her toward unfamiliar images. She thought she was regressing. In truth, she was recalibrating. Then came the moment. An email. Short, direct, unexpected. A speaker canceled for a retreat she once dreamed of attending. They asked her, with 2 days' notice, to step in. Her first thought? No way. She felt unqualified, underprepared, exposed. But then she remembered the signs, the discomfort, the patterns, the suddenness. And instead of declining, she paused, breathed, said yes. It wasn't perfect. Her hands trembled. Her voice cracked once. But she delivered. And when she finished, someone approached her and said, "That wasn't a speech. That was a timeline shift." That moment didn't just change her confidence. It changed her direction. Within weeks, new clients arrived. New ideas downloaded. New peace settled in. The proof was not in the applause. It was in how she felt. Clear, unburdened, like she had stepped into her real name. The world didn't change overnight. She did. And because she did, everything else began to reconfigure around her. This is what it means to walk through the gate. It doesn't always look magical. Sometimes it looks like a shaky yes, like choosing truth when silence would be easier, like trusting the pull even when the map is missing. The miracle isn't always the outcome. Often, it's the moment you realize you are the gate. What you unlock in yourself changes what becomes possible in your world. And now, Virgo, it's your turn. Let's walk through your map, not just in story, but in structure. Your ritual, your steps, your spiritual technology for opening the door. Let's begin. This is the moment to stop waiting for signs and start becoming the signal. Virgo, your miracle isn't random. It's responsive. It responds to alignment. And alignment is not an emotion. It's a formula. A sacred equation that begins with clarity, flows into emotion, activates through action, and seals with release. This is your map, your personal sequence to unlock the final gate. Start with clarity. Write exactly what you are ready to receive. No filters, no fear. Use the present tense. I am living in alignment with my true path. I receive opportunities that honor my purpose and energy. Sign it. That signature is a vibrational command. It says, I accept responsibility for what I've called in. Next, emotional elevation. Read the sentence aloud. Not like a mantra, like a memory. Feel it as if it already happened. Let the feeling rise. Gratitude, peace, excitement. Don't chase it. Breathe into it. Imagine it landing in your body. The universe responds to frequencies, not just phrases. Now, take aligned action. Virgo loves steps, so make it simple. What would the version of you who has already received this do today? Send the message? Cancel the distraction? Speak the truth? Choose rest? Do that. Even the smallest act becomes a spiritual declaration when done in clarity. Then comes the hardest part, release. Let it go. You've placed the order. Now leave the delivery up to divine intelligence. Release timelines. Stop refreshing. Stop measuring. Virgo, your power isn't in control. It's in trust. You don't need to hold it. You need to allow it. If you want to amplify this, do a ritual. Write your intention on a small piece of paper. Fold it. Light a candle. Burn the note in a safe dish. As the smoke rises, say, "I let go so it can arrive." End with water, a bath, a cup, a splash on your face. Water seals the energy. Fire releases it. Earth holds it. Air carries it. And now, wait. Not in doubt, in presence, because signs will follow. Not always loud, often subtle, but unmistakable to the aligned. And Virgo, you'll know. Let's now name those signs. The soul markers, the confirmations that whisper, "You've unlocked it." You'll know the gate is open, not by what changes around you, but by what settles within you. Virgo, the first confirmation isn't always external success. It's internal peace. A calm where there used to be urgency. A softness where there once was strain. Your nervous system tells the truth before your mind catches up. And when alignment arrives, your body exhales before your ego does. 111 might appear, a number that means your thoughts are syncing with reality. 555 may follow, the code of rapid change. Then comes 999, the sign of completion, of doors closing so new ones can open. These aren't to be chased, but noticed. When they show up, don't just smile, pause, acknowledge. I'm aligned. You might also find yourself waking from vivid dreams. Conversations with people who represent past versions of you. Symbols of release, portals, sky, birds, doors. These are not just dreams. They're transmissions. They show up when your conscious mind is too full to receive in the waking state. Physical confirmations are common too. A burst of energy or sudden fatigue after a decision. Goosebumps during random moments, a sense of déjà vu. Even electronics glitching, lights flickering, or things falling unexpectedly. Virgo, you know this language. You were born sensitive to the frequencies others miss. And yet, there may be times when you feel nothing. Stillness. Silence. This doesn't mean the gate is closed. It means you've walked through and the energy is recalibrating. Some shifts are loud, others are sacredly quiet. Don't mislabel the silence. Trust it. To maintain alignment, keep one daily ritual, one conscious breath, one clear phrase, one aligned action. Breath anchors you. The phrase, "I walk in rhythm with my destiny," sets your tone. The action, no matter how small, tells the universe you're still available. Avoid the temptation to overshare. Some energy needs containment to expand. Skip the frantic scrolling. Skip the second guessing. And definitely skip asking for signs every 5 minutes. Virgo, you don't need proof when you've become presence. Say it with me now. I unlock my destiny. Speak it. Write it. Comment it. Let the universe know this is sealed. And now, we close the loop. Not with theory, with decree. The final step. The anchoring of everything you've activated. Let's seal it. This is it. Not the end. The integration. Virgo, August 31st, is not just a date on the calendar. It's the edge of an old self. The breath before a new timeline. The gate does not shout as it closes. It softens. It fades. And if you've followed the signs, answered the invitations, and honored the discomfort, then you've already passed through. Look around. The chaos may still exist. The circumstances may not look entirely different. But you are. You're more attuned, more exact, more whole. You don't need the world to change to feel the shift. You are the shift. And that's how timelines bend. From the inside out. You are not waiting anymore. You are anchoring. This moment is your claim. Not as someone seeking, but as someone remembering. You were always meant to arrive here. You were always meant to unlock this, not through perfection, through presence, through saying yes even when trembling, through choosing clarity over comfort. Now it's time to seal it, not with more words, with a decree, a vibrational command that closes the loop and calls the future into now. Say it out loud. I unlock my destiny now. Again, like it's already done. I unlock my destiny now. One last time, like it's echoing through every version of you, past, present, future. I unlock my destiny now. Feel that? That's not emotion. That's embodiment. The gate recognizes frequency, and you've become the match. The rest is flow. The rest is trust. If you feel called, write it, share it, comment it. Not just as expression, as confirmation. These words are more than language. They're alignment. Let them land. And remember, the next step won't always come with clarity. Sometimes it will come as silence, a space, a delay that feels like pause but is actually positioning. Don't fill it. Don't fight it. Let it expand. Picture the gate now, no longer in front of you, but behind you, dissolving. And in front of you, a path that is both ancient and new. You don't have to see the whole road. Just keep walking it. You didn't just witness the final gate. You became it. And your destiny is already unfolding.